So I'm going to start the tutorial off for Living Dull by playing the actual tune as I recorded it. So this is the first run through of the tune, and then I'm going to follow that with the tutorial of how to play the chords and how to play the solo. I'm not including the actual melody line because I mean you can probably pick that up off of the tune. So here we go with the main tune first. Okay, so this is going to be a tutorial for the tune Living Dull by Cliff Richard and the Shadows. I'm going to run through the chords first of all of the song, and the chords are nice chords. It's in the key of A, which is at the 5th fret. There's an A, there's a D, there's an E, there's a B, and there's an F sharp, which is down there, 2nd fret. Means the F, the 1st fret, and F sharp, the 2nd fret. So that's there. Yeah. So what I'll do, I'll go through the chords now, playing against the song, and I'll start the backing track off, and we'll go from there. myself a quiet sleeping, living, had to do my best to please you. Yeah, it is a living. So that's basically the tune right up to the break, and you might have heard me or seen me go down to that F sharp there, down here. But basically, it's just, you can use the bar if you're into the bar chords, or you can just use the ordinary A there, and you move it up 2 frets for the B. And then when you want to go to the D, I go there, which is still at the 5th fret, the D, and then the E, which is at the 7th fret. So they're all grouped round in that little place there, 5, 6, and 7 there, and you only have to move down to the 2nd fret for the F sharp a couple of times. So those are the chords. I hope you can get on with those all right. I'm sure you'll be able to, you'll know what an A and a D and an E is, and basically that's the song. So what I'm going to try and do after this, I'm going to try and move on to the solo, and then we'll go through the solo. The chords are just the same. Oh, sorry, it's been pointed out to me that although I used an E7th, which was a bit out of context, I just wanted to show you the fingering, just in case that was a bit confusing. Down here, if you know a C7 is you got the first finger on the C note on the 2nd fret, 2nd string, sorry, 2nd string, first fret, 2nd string for the first finger. You've got your 2nd finger on the E note, and that is on the D string, 2nd fret there. So you've got that, and then you've got the 3rd finger on the C note, which is there, which is the 5th string, 3rd fret, and you put the little finger on the 3rd string at the 3rd fret, and that makes up your C7th chord. So if you know that C7th, then you've got no trouble, no problem. But what you need to do to get to that E7, you need to take it up through the frets. So you go C, C sharp, D. This is D's at the 3rd fret. Not moving your fingers at all, not changing your fingers, keeping them on the strings. Then you've got the D sharp at the 4th fret, and you've got the E at the 5th fret, and that's the one you want. Okay, so I thought I didn't explain that properly because I went out of context. I went from there to there, and then I went to there, didn't I? So that's what that is. That's an E7th there. There's no reason why you shouldn't use the same chords anywhere else. If you know them anywhere else, use them in other places. It's not a problem. It's easy. Perhaps it's easier for you to use them up there. The A. So you can mess around wherever you like. It's just that I chose to use them at the 5th fret, and I thought that was more convenient for me. But it's up to the individual, really. Okay, thanks. I just thought I'd just explain that if I could. Hi everybody. I've just finished putting up the old Cliff Richard and the Shadows popular song "Living Dull." I think it's one of Cliff's biggest. It struck me when I was doing it that the solo's rather interesting that Hank's come up with. So I thought I would show you how I actually played it on the song. It's probably debatable as to whether or not I've got it exactly as Hank played it, and I dare say that he plays it completely differently every time he has to play it, but it's worked for me as far as I'm aware. It's worked for me on the song, so I just thought I would show you how I did that. It's all double stop notes all the way down the fingerboard. A good exercise in double stopping, and it's always nice to play two notes rather than one if you can, and if you can get this solo off, then you know it's a nice one to be able to play. So anyway, I've slowed the tape down to just over half speed to make it more easier to show you how I've done it, and well, let's hope it helps somebody. If it helps one person, it'd be fine, it'd be worth doing. So thanks for watching, and I'll catch up with you later. Thanks very much. We're just coming up to the F sharp there. Now we're going down, and we're going to start the solo now. E, F sharp, so that's the solo played at half speed. So what we'll do now is we'll try and break it down a bit further for you, and I'll start without the music. I'll start the first part. So I'm sliding up from the 11th fret up to the 12th fret twice, down to the 10th fret for 3 times, the 9th fret for the 3 times, 6 times on the 7th fret, ending up on the A. So I'll do that again, sliding up, that's the first part complete. And then you're sliding from that A up to the 12th fret for 1, that's up to that 12th E, E major on the 12th fret. Then down to the F sharp, bit of an arpeggio there, then up to the A again, then an A at the 5th fret, sliding up. So we do that again from that E. Took the whammy bar in there. F sharp. That's about it. Well, that's the way I play it anyway. Whether Hank plays it any different, he probably plays it different from tune to tune. Whenever he's called to play it, he probably plays it different. But that's how I've interpreted it, and that's how I've included it in the one that I've put up on YouTube. So I hope that that helps you. And by the way, they're all double stops. They're all kind of like double notes. So whatever finger you're using, or whatever, if you're on the 12th, for example, on the 12th fret there, on the 6th string, you'll just play it two frets apart for this double stop. So you'll slide up, they're all double stops all the way down. So as long as you use that format, you should be okay. Keep playing the tape, and I'm sure you'll get it.